One was a big fat loser. It's disgusting. From the White House on down, this whole Fiscal Cliff resolution that took 18 months to get to where we were. Even Simpson Bowles said it was a missed opportunity. And you talk about we need some short-term stimulus. Actually, there was short-term stimulus in this fiscal bill. Goldman Sachs, NASCAR, Hollywood, they all got some short-term stimulus.
The tax extender.
Yeah. So why do they get the short-term stimulus? And so the big losers
the Puerto Rican rum industry.
Right. And so the big losers are, is from top down. I blame the White House. I blame Capitol Hill. And the American people saw how the sausage is made, and once again they were had again because they don't do their work, and all they do is take advantage of the American people.
Don't neglect electric scooters, because this really tells you how Washington works. The Fiscal Cliff deal, scooters are made in Oregon. Senator Wyden of Oregon said it is unfair that the federal government uses tax credits to bribe people to buy electric cars. That's discrimination. Therefore, we ought to have a tax credit to bribe people to buy electric scooters, which we now do.
But the point is that this Fiscal Cliff is a big, fat lie. It did have some stimulus for its special interests, its little its pets, its Congress's and the White House's pets, and that's disgraceful. And they didn't do their job. They've known about this for a long time. If you don't do your job, you don't do your job. None of us, we'd be out of jobs. And instead, the media lets them off the hook, saying that's the way it's always done. Well, maybe it should stop being that way.
The real question, the practical question.
But didn't the American people vote for it? If you look at that, and let me bring this to you, Greta, again. Sustrand, I mean, that's what they voted for. You voted for a lot of people believe this is not going to get solved until either Republicans win the White House or Democrats take control of the House.
Well, maybe the strategy shouldn't be how do you win. Maybe the strategy should be how do you have sort of a sense of decency in your job and responsibility. Maybe they shouldn't take the long vacations that they do. I mean, look at the debt ceiling. August 2011 is when they set the sequestration. The super committee didn't make a decision by November. So what did they do? They did absolutely nothing. Nothing. December, January, February, going all the way up to August. They all took the month off in August. Then in September, they all started campaigning, and we paid their salaries to campaign. Maybe they ought to have a personal sense of decency and stop worrying about winning and trying to at least begin thinking about solving it.